The St. Lucia Senate Tuesday debated amendments to the National Honors and Awards Act. Described as a cleanup, the legislation proposes more direct influence by the people on who are bestowed national honors. For opposition Senator Mary Isaac, there is a concern that there is often a disconnect between the people awarded and the wider society.
We seem to give these things to people, make people heroes, pronounce people heroes. And what are the standards that are set to determine how a person acquire this merit? What is there criteria, certain criteria that is based on performance that we look at before we can give these things to certain people? And these national heroes, they get a medal. And then what? That's the end of it? We have a lot of people that we need these national heroes to come out and come to their aid. Come out and show that you have earned this merit, you have earned this medal.
Ms. Isaacs suggested that more ordinary nationals be recognized for heroic acts that go unnoticed.
I can recall coming across a gentleman in a wheelchair, and there is this relative of his who makes it his duty to take him to every cricket game that is played at Boseju. And any national cricket game, any regional cricket game that is played in St. Lucia, he makes sure that he takes this gentleman on the wheelchair to this game, regardless of whether he has to carry him up to the stands or get him where he has to get him to. But he makes sure that this gentleman, who is an avid cricket fan, makes it to the stadium. And when I saw this form came for the Governor General's medal and these medals, that is the person I thought of. This gentleman who ensures that he takes this adult who is wheelchair bound to every cricket game because he knows that the gentleman is an avid cricket fan. I believe that it is people like that we have to look out for when we are giving out these medals. But these people are hardly even noticed.
The amendment makes provision for the Governor General to act as Chancellor of the Order of St. Lucia and a refined process of selection that ensures that any St. Lucian can be nominated. Public Service Minister Dr. James Fletcher.
The people who get chosen for awards every year are the people who have been nominated by the ordinary citizens of St. Lucia. The people like Senator Isaac, who, having recognized this young gentleman who she says transports this differently able person to a cricket game or a football game every time, she and I and you are supposed to fill out a form and say that I recommend John Joseph for the award of Medal of Merit, and I award him because I recommend him, because of ABC, because of what he's done, and the committee reviews it and the committee determines whether that person qualifies for the award. That's how the awards are given out. So it is doing what we're doing here, this service, to suggest that awards are just plucked out of nowhere and anybody gets an award. That's not what happens. These awards are recommended by St. Lucians, for St. Lucians, or other people who have made a contribution to the development of our country. So I felt it was necessary to clear this up before I continue with what I want to say in support of this. Because as I said, when we stand here in the Senate, we have a very serious responsibility to educate, a very serious responsibility to further the development of our country. And we also have a very serious responsibility to inform ourselves before we stand to speak.
The amendment also allows for new categories of awards, including a change in the granting of the knighthood.
It gives the government of St. Lucia, again, acting with authority that has been bestowed on it by Her Majesty the Queen, the ability to confer a knighthood, to actually confer knighthoods on St. Lucians. Now, previously, we were allowed, I think it was one knighthood every 5 years. And if you have not, if 10 years have gone by and you haven't given a knighthood, then you can give 2. But you're allowed one knighthood every 5 years. This changes it. This actually gives us the ability, I think it is to give, is it 3 every 2 years? Right, the Knight or Dame Commander of the Order of St. Lucia. It says that the Governor General, if we look at Section 2, subsection 3, the Governor General may award the Knight or Dame Commander of the Order of St. Lucia to no more than 3 persons every 2 years. But it also puts an additional restriction, and it says that the number of living persons awarded the Knight or Dame Commander of the Order of St. Lucia and who are members of the Order of St. Lucia shall not exceed 20 at any time. So you can never have more than 20 living recipients of this award. So if you've gotten to the point where you have 20 people who thankfully are still alive and have been bestowed with Knight or Dame Commander of the Order of St. Lucia, even if the time comes and you are eligible or you can appoint another 3, you cannot, because the order is filled.